Hi, I'm Amber Lynn, and I am a paranormal investigator. I've been investigating for probably about 5 years now. So my personality is very fun, very bubbly. I love joking, and I love experiencing life. Um, so a really good thing about me is I'm super positive about pretty much everything. A bad thing about me would probably be I used to be super negative when I was younger, and that comes out every once in a while, and I really try not to focus on that and I try to push that aside, but sometimes it comes out. I'm also super competitive because I'm highly passionate about everything that I do. So I would kind of consider that maybe a little bit bad because I try really, really hard, and maybe I shouldn't try as hard as I do. Something that would make me stand out in a group of ghost hunters is the fact that, like I said, I'm super passionate. So I will take the time to actually teach others. And I run an Instagram and I run a YouTube channel, and people ask me all the time, and I'll actually take time out of my day to help make sure that they're getting it right, or that they're getting the information that they need, or just giving them any advice that I possibly can. And the fact that I can talk to just about anybody because I'm so positive, I can make a conversation of anything. And I think that really makes me a good ghost hunter, because if you can have a conversation with people, you can also have a conversation with spirits, and I think that helps bring me evidence. So my skills and experience, I do use gear, but I do have experience not using gear. So when I was the age of 15, I had a very bad negative attachment. And after opening up about it, I did start talking to some other people, and they had the same thing going on. And we kind of created a group to go in and ask people questions and try to assess the situation. And I did that for a couple years, and I would just go in and help talk to people about their attachments. So I actually spent time working on my mediumship, or psychic abilities, I suppose. So I would go in and I would literally just feel with my intuition, and just gut feelings based off, like, does it feel negative, does it feel positive? And I think that definitely helps me in the field today, because I use that whenever I go to bigger locations. And that's kind of how I get my evidence. Is I don't overly have too much of a plan. Sometimes I'll have a plan about like what I want to do with the video and stuff like that. But investigation wise, we do a little minimal research, and then we'll take the tour. And then based on how I'm feeling is where we'll end up going. And I think that really helps out. I do like to use equipment. I try to use things that can't really be disputed too much. So I use Spirit Box, I use SLS, and I use EVP recordings. I am part of a team, but it's really just me and my film girl. I try to keep it small. I've worked with a lot of other people in the past, and while I love working with them because I love the friendships and the bonds that I make, I like keeping it small because it's so much easier to debunk when you have everybody in front of you and accounted for. I've done private events with 10 plus people, and it's so hard to get evidence when there's just so many people talking and there's people chattering, and it's just not something that I overly like doing, because I'd rather be out there getting the evidence. I do believe in good ghosts and bad ghosts. So like I said, at the age of 15, I had a very negative attachment, and from my investigations, I found spirits who just need help crossing over. So I definitely think that there is a big difference between the two. A story about a time that I helped somebody would be one of those incidents where I went to a house and they thought it was something really negative and they wanted it out of their house. And I went there, felt it out, and I didn't feel that it was super negative, but I was able to talk them through their attachment issues, and they don't have anything now. And I think that's really great to help somebody and to help find closure on that. I think is wonderful. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope to hear from you soon.